One Man's Trash, Part 2. Hey, hey, there you are. Just the mercs I was hoping to see. We've got your staples ad. I hope you've got a lot of empty space in the timeshare because you're gonna need it. Hey, that sounds great, really it does, but in the meantime I've got a little problem on my hands. You know, the guys who were fighting over your world, Binton and March, well, they sent some goons to my place in Love Abbey, and long story short, you're trapped in your condo, aren't you? Yeah, they've some sort of joined forces, and they're threatening to kill me if I don't give them the fabulous treasure that you pulled out of the vault. There was no treasure, we've got ships hold full of commercial grade office crap. I know, but they don't know that. See, they might have been led to believe that some incredible treasure was inside the vault, you know, by a former client. I need you to be straight with me, Ed. Were you that client? In a manner of speaking, I mean, yes, it was me. Why would you have told them that? Because every time I tried telling people what I was really after, they bailed on me up until I met you. I mean, you were different, but every merc I talked to you before you took the job laughed at me off and called me a chump. So I whipped up a story about the vault being full of treasure, and all of a sudden I'm starting to getting bites. So what happened? Well, first I hired March. Seemed like a solid merc, but when he got to the side, he went rogue. I guess he wanted to take the treasure for himself, so then I called in Binton, who agreed to neutralize March for a share of the treasure, but he also went rogue. So then, well, you already know what happened next. So what you're saying is that you hired us to rob a vault from under your own contractor, whom you hired to take down your other contractor, both of them who are holding you ransom for a treasure that doesn't exist. That sounds so bad when you put it that way. Look, I'm the victim here. Now, the way I see it, there's a couple of way outs. Column option A and option B. Option A is the direct approach. You come within with guns blazing, protect my timeshare, and mow down the bad guys. It's a simple plan, but I've got the two downsides. The streets of Louvre Abbey won't support much more than 30 or 40 tons. You try to land anything heavier and it'll sink right through. And my timeshare, while lovely, wasn't built to withstand a missile attack, so that could be a problem too. Wait, what? Now, option B is going the tricky route. I tell Binton and March that we surrender and that you'll drop the treasure in a field somewhere where they show up with their big ass assault mechs to fight over it. You swoop up and kick the teeth in. I thought you said they didn't have any mechs. At Man Lo Joven, and they didn't, probably because they didn't want to risk blowing up the treasure. Now, what's going to be option A or option B? I like option B. I want a good, messy fight. You're an absolute lifesaver, Commander. I'll tell the bad guys where to meet you. Now, if you excuse me, I've got to go. This condo's got a sweet little panic room and it's got my name written all over it. I think it's good. Try to keep yourself alive until the smoke clears. Roger that, Space Doc. You won't hear a peep out of me until the shooting stops, and by that time, with a little luck, March and Binton will be out of my life forever. Did I just hear heavy assault mechs? Yeah, heavy assault mechs. One Man's Trash. Battle. A trustworthy client. Sorry. I've told been 100 clicks out of now. They should be fine enough to avoid the collateral damage. So feel free to go after them in whatever battle makes you like. Let's go like this. And also... No. 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 Yes. 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 Me and Atlas Gearhead in... Let's see, this is good. This is good. Yeah, this is fine. Also, with the tonnage restrictions, I don't even think that I have a mech that would face it. Was it up to 35 tons? I only have one. It's the Raven. So going in with assault mechs is just so much more fun. Also, I'm pretty curious to see what kind of mechs they will be fielding. They said something about assault mechs, so very curious. Very, very curious. Eyes up, March. Carbon's pet messengers are here. Took them long enough, but now that they're gonna give us what's ours, aren't they? Their buddies Ed already told us as much. They will relinquish our treasure nice and easy, then fly off in the sunset together. It's already done much. If you run a sensor soup, you find a handful of very large crates about 300 meters from where you are standing. Huh, what do you know? There they are. And I'll be taking them. I'd advise you to all to stand down, but I know that you won't listen, so I'm thinking I'll just shoot you instead. Not if I beat you to it, you insufferable prick. I've been waiting for an opportunity to put you down. Idiots. All a bunch of idiots. There we go. And there is the opposition. 35. Ah, he has a 95-ton mech. Either a Banshee or a Bull Shark. Move on in. Jenner. Yeah, shoot him like this.
Engaging target.
And there goes an SM.
Mech. Critical damage detected.
Hey, Banshee. Oh, but he has some better guns. No, he doesn't.
I hear ya.
Mecha Godzilla. Make him dance.
Another hit like that, and you're toast. Good to go.
Fire King Crab. Shoot the Locust. Whew, I'm so sorry.
Mech destroyed. Standing by.
Move up. And Thumper Cannon.
Fire downrange.
Boom. I've got bad news for a lot of you. You're standing between me and my treasure, and that's a bad place for you to be. I think he's in a stalker. Now, smashing your mechs won't be quite as satisfying as dunking your heads in a bucket of blood limpet, but given the circumstances, I'm willing to settle. We might be to smack Ed for having ever hired this guy. Ooh. And there's also some ECM going on. First of all, you move up. Look at the Atlas, not the Atlas, the, yeah, kill.
Enemy mech destroyed.
And we have contact. Oh, it's a tiny little commando. And here's the double move again. Okay, it doesn't even count as a double move, which is kind of annoying. Locust. Make him dance.
Stay down.
ECM removed. I just thought that he had an ECM sensor, but the ECM is on this guy.
Yes, boss. Waiting for order.
You start sprinting. Can we get a visual? Not really.
Full throttle.
Oh yeah.
So here comes the commando. He's hidden. Well, that's one way of using your ACM. Just running away.
What can I do for you?
Bear Claw. Move up.
Roger that.
Voetbakken. Confirm.
Fire downrange.
I don't need to see you to damage you. Ah, he survived that. Interesting.
Waiting on you, Commander. Affirmative.
Make the little boy dance.
Yeah. Critical hit.
What the fuck? He survived that with all his limbs attached? Oh, except for the leg, but... yeah, just shoot him.
Enemy mech destroyed.
How's it going?
Fire King Crab, start running.
Roger that.
It is a stalker. Mess.
I hear ya.
Well, we have to get in there.
Full throttle.
So start running. The stalker didn't do anything.
Going turbo. Receiving you. Commander. What can I do for you? Yes, Commander.
And move in. There we go. This guy right next to you. Obliterate.
Engaging target.
Good shot.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
You got nothing. You hear me? Yes, boss.
King Crab, you may execute the pack rat. I think this should be enough.
One for the scrap heap. Waiting on you, Commander.
And you may make the stalker dance.
Gotcha.
That's done it, Commander. By all the gods, you have done it. Vincent and Much are dead. We still got our staplers, and we're gonna walk away from this with a nice fat paycheck in our pockets. I'll believe it when I see it. You won't have to wait long. If you'd be so happy to us to scoop up the treasure, I'll fence it to my associates, and then we can all fly off into the sunset, and our job here is
Mission
done.
successful.
What a weird mission. But I guess it's one of those kinds of missions where you can get access to a assault level mech quite soon. Because it was only rated as 2 skulls, and 2 skulls is easy to set up with medium mechs or small mechs even. And the only opposition where was the Commando and the Locust and the Flea. Well, that ECM thing was a bit annoying. But we got paid, and we absolutely obliterated them. Which happens. I already have a Banshee. Any special loot? No. Well then, Stalker part, Banshee part, confirm. Now, I'm very curious to see what I will be getting next. Vehicles take extra damage on melee attack, not extra, double. If our hatchet man would attack a vehicle, it would do 480 damage. Also, I once DF8 with an Atlas on a Demolisher and it survived. It just ate 480 damage. So, SRMDs, oh, we got a mech out of it. Into storage, please. One Man's Trash, Part 3. High Orbit, Glentford. Who's true to his word? Ed Corbu, that's who. I've gotten in touch with my associates and arranged the sale of our antique office supplies. I think you'll be very happy with your cut of the profits. I'm thrilled that we're getting paid at all. To be perfectly frank, it didn't seem to be terribly likely that it was going to work out in our favor. And yet, here you stand. A nice fat sack of C-bills in hand. Like I said, my associates had you covered. Who are these associates of yours, Ed? The sale's already gone through, so telling us couldn't hurt anyone. They're just these people, you know, high status types. I think they work in communications. As to why they want all this old junk, who knows? I think it's symbolic, like having a fancy business card or getting a sweet paint job on your Mac. Can't think of any other reason why anyone would care about a full crate of staplers. Well, good on you, Ed. You set your sights on a goal and made it happen, despite the fact that you had no idea what you were going on to do, were doing at any point in the process. That's very impressive, if you ask me. So how are you going to spend your share of the profits? Quality of life upgrades. I'm taking my share and moving to New Avalon. I've spent enough time out in the boonies. I want some of that Capital World lifestyle. And with Mudge and Binton out of the picture, you're in a fine position to enjoy it. Damn right. You did me a big favor by taking them out of the game, and I hope you don't take this the wrong way, Commander, but I have no desire to spend any more time hanging out with mech jockeys. From this point on, it's all peace and love for Ed Corbu. Giant robots need not apply. I think that's the best for Mr. Corbu. Most people aren't cut out for this sort of life we lead, and if I'm being honest, that probably isn't a bad thing. No ma'am, it's definitely not. On that note, it's probably time for us to say goodbye. Thank you again, Commander. You really saved my bacon back there. As a rule, I don't let my clients get killed. It's bad for business, but you're welcome after all. Cheers, pal! And if you're ever in New Avalon, well, you probably shouldn't look me up, but I raise a toast to your old pal Caribou. And you know he's living off the best of his life. Probably another beautiful condominium, because he has standards that have to be met. Let's expect nothing. Who knows? Maybe you will. Goodbye. 500,000 and an uncommon mech upgrade. So an AC-10. 2 Banshee parts. Actually, you completed a Banshee. What the fuck? A gyro, a comm system, PPC, and an AC-10. Put it into storage. Weird, weird, weird. Well, that's the flashpoint done. Let's check our storage, because I'm pretty sure I have 2 banshees there. I do. Sell it. And then there's this commando. Sell it. Let me go back to this store. Especially the black market. I pretty much bought everything that I wanted from here. I could get the Hatchetman part. I don't want the Hatchetman part. TDR 5SE. Do I already have one of these? How are these sorted by tonnage? Not really. Catapult, catapult, catapult. Dragon, Enforcer, Firestarter, Flea, Grasshopper, Hatchetman, Huntpunch, Pantherman, Jaeger, Javelin, Kevin, Panther, Future, Quick Draw, Shadowhawk, 5SE. Okay, I only have a 5SE. And you're selling me a 5SE. Do I already have a Zeus? I don't think I have a Zeus. I'm pretty sure I don't have a Zeus. So let's buy the Zeus part.
New equipment available.
And let's put you into storage. And now watch me finding another Zeus in my inventory. No, I didn't have a Zeus. Good. At some point I will have to sit down and make a list of which kind of mechs I already have and which kinds of mechs I'm missing. But I couldn't be bothered, to be honest. Same is true for any of these contracts, actually. I mean, these are all fun. Well, they do pay, actually. Ah, an escort. Nope, 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 nope. Ambush convoy. We can do this one. We should do this one. And we are bringing out our main game. And let's see if we can annihilate them. Also, I did buy bought some new UACs plus, so maybe we can upgrade the Mechagodzilla. I'm also thinking about switching up one of the AC5s to an AC10, so that I have a new AC5, a UAC10, a UAC20, and 2 UAC2s. That would give me a full roam of all the ACs. But we will have to see. But the UAC5s are already pretty amazing, actually. And they come at a good range. Begin mission. So, looks like our intel performance is accurate. Tracking, they move up and make contact. That's our extraction point. That's their escape point.
Good spot for a picnic. You betcha.
Wait, is the convoy over here? No, it should be coming from all the way over here. There it is.
On the move. Roger that.
Enemy detected.
Convoy incoming. Alright, well, these... Oh, wait, no.
What can I do for you?
I thought I could get a cheeky drink while they are moving about, but
Right, Commander.
sadly I couldn't. A demolisher. Demolish the demolisher. Good shot.
You like that?
You sprint over here.
Full throttle.
Yes, Commander.
More sprinting.
Definitely. Let's do this.
And even more sprinting.
Let's get fired up. There's work to do.
That was
Warning. Armor low.
actually a decent shot. Ooh. It's red, that means it's faster. Also, it's an SS variant. He has to turn
Warning.
around.
Armor low.
I hear ya.
So, show you other side. Perfect. Then, split fire. A, B, C. So C is getting the missiles. Like this.
Engaging multiple targets.
Good shot.
Keep it up.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Split fire. A, B. Is this an SRM carrier? Probably. Put this into B. Put these into B and put those into A. Good shot.
Warning. Armor low.
No. Wait, what did you hit? Oh, the shoulder and my leg probably, yes.
Bye.
Move over here. Split fire. 2 lasers should be more than enough to kill the LRM carrier. There he goes. And you're getting the missiles. Plop.
How's it going?
And surprise him.
Giant on range.
Poop. The Fumper cannon is so amazing.
You've got nothing. You hear me? No sweat. I got this.
Move in.
Sweat.
Yes. Split shot. A. B. This time do like this.
No sweat.
There he goes. There he goes. And oh god. Whew.
My armor's getting stripped off.
Yeah, that was also pretty scary. Actually, no, your armor isn't getting stripped off. Get in there. Look at him and go splat.
Engaging target.
Method inbound, Commander. I'll meet you at the LZ.
Quick and easy. Just like you want your cash missions to go. Payment is there, perfect. The Atlas got knackered, but got not damaged. Well, no critical damage. Yeah, get the Thunderbolt part. That medium laser is actually pretty amazing. But these SRMs are more important. Good job.